Hey, it's Chris Beyer.
Chris Bowling.
Brad Johnson here.
Hey,
Bottom
Brad.
line Thursday.
Our favorite.
Would you would you like to hear about a kindler, gentler Department of Labor?
All
If there's
day,
one,
every day.
sure.
All right, well, I don't have that information for you, but I do have, okay, maybe kind of. How about that for a wishy-washy thing?
Yes, I
So
like it.
there was a memo Department of Labor sent out to their field staff that does the investigations is really kind of how I read into this, that they're basically saying, hey, focus your time not uncovering some of the accidental things that all of us would do if we have a benefit plan. Oh shoot, I
Sure.
forgot to meet this deadline on mailing this notice out to my employees. Not
Right.
to say that's not still important. I'm not
Sure.
saying that, but they're saying spend your time going after the bad actors. And so bad
Brilliant.
actors, I don't think they're talking about like Hollywood actors that aren't very good. We've all seen poor movies, but I think they're talking about like the folks doing the illegal stuff. So like
Yeah.
self-dealing, mismanaging plan assets, conflicts of interest, that type of stuff. So yeah, it was just kind of interesting. They threw it
That'd be
out
nice.
there, and like a lot of the law firms picked up on it. And yeah, it's good to know, because we're
Yeah.
always worried. Like every day, I feel like if you have a benefit plan, you're going to get in trouble just by crossing the street in the wrong direction, type of thing.
Very likely. Yes.
And that could still be the case, but at least they're not going to be
Yeah.
perhaps focusing on it as much.
I
Yeah.
So.
believe
And
that's called jaywalking, Brad.
Oh,
that's
it
I believe
is.
in the statute. So
In the Department of Labor Employee
you
Benefit Security
you walked
Administration
across the
statute,
street the
yeah.
wrong way.
jaywalking. We used to have it as a benefit at our small business before we, sold
So
out.
what's interesting is we all chatted before we jumped on here, and out of all three of us, two of the three have had a client that has gone through an audit. Um, you combine all of our years, it's dear God, it's probably close to 100, which is scary. And mine actually came from a complaint that had nothing to do with their benefit
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
It was sort of a discriminatory thing. And then it led into this audit that lasted years, and it was very painful for the client and for us because we had to, constantly justify things. And I love this because, a lot of those complaints obviously need to be looked into. How they just decide we're going to open up the books on every single
Right.
thing that has to do
Right.
with EOL and benefits and fiduciary and ERISA. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. The example I had was very similar. I think it was a disgruntled employee left and filed a complaint on their 401k.
Oh,
And so the person
Okay.
showed up, the investigator showed up and said, while I'm here, I'm just going to go through everything. And of
oh,
course, shoot, they'll find something if they're looking.
yeah,
I don't know if this, for example, would nix that. I'm sure they still
sure,
probably have their checklist, but maybe it's, hey, get your review done more quickly. Let's not
Yes.
just make it exhaustive and have you
sure.
do a building build out just for the examiner to
Yeah.
reside in the next couple of years. That's my
Yeah, I
hope.
think I think it's the same thing. Still do the right thing, do
Yeah,
your best, and
absolutely.
mistakes do happen. But if it lessens the opening the door for a full audit because a mistake happened by chance, that would be a good thing.
I love it.
Yes. And
Very
if any
insightful.
NOL folks are watching, we love you.
We love you.
We
That's right.
Yes,
appreciate this
you are the
new
best.
focus.
You you have a very important job.
Yes.
Awesome.
All
Thank
All
you,
right,
right,
there
Brad.
thanks,
we go.
guys.
Appreciate you
That's the
sharing.
update.
All right, we'll see you next
See
week.
you guys.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.